Yo, what's up? It's Caleb. It's Wednesday. It's Bayou City Boys time. We got everything you need to know about Houston sports and everything in between. Get your ass in here and talk that shit.
25 lighters on the dresser, bad bitch Vanessa, yes or no, key just pressing, my lane is reckless, or strong, they can feel the presence, wheel and deal, they can feel the pressure, fashion over bay like the dresser, got some issues, I wouldn't press it, y'all crash dummy shit, don't impress it, talking crazy cuz captain, say sipping that, he just acting, we can shoot a movie, getting active, these niggas fool the thing family, I stayed humble, now I'm snapping, we was on the outs, now we back in, boy I'm pieced up, young nigga creased up, no slacking, yeah. Fuck niggas wanna kill me. Only real nigga feel me. This behind the music, this is fire to it. If it's wide, better feel me. This is everything I ever wanted. I just push up on it and she know the play. Name leaves stains on the brain. When I bless the game, she ain't knowing what to say. Ain't nothing in between God and kings. That's a direct link like the Pharisees.
That's a direct link between the Pharisees.
Let's get it.
How y'all doing tonight?
I have toothache.
I was off today, so I was good.
Fuck you.
What? You asked me how I was doing, and then you harassed me.
Do you expect any less? The fuck? Like,
yes.
pussy.
I am what I eat.
Oh, that's harsh to start a podcast off.
Yeah, that was uncalled for.
You called him a
that
pussy. What are you talking about?
Oh,
Andrew, welcome, Andrew. Yeah, that was kind of fucked up.
At least wait for him to say something stupid.
I know. I feel attacked. I feel like if I'm Deshaun Watson and I'm being attacked by the whole NFL.
pussy.
Why you got a 23rd and a 24th case today?
Yeah.
What?
Funny. He got more
even
fucking.
more?
Yep.
Yeah, those are people in the groups today. Like, y'all still think we lost the fucking trade?
I didn't think we lost the trade when it happened.
Me neither. I think they need to go ahead and put him on the exemption list, figure out what's going on with him, bring it back, and then suspend his ass.
I think that's what's gonna happen.
That'd
I
be
know
kinda
he's not gonna play right away.
I think he'll get a year.
Yeah.
What, for suspended?
Yeah.
I do. I think he'll get a whole year if they suspended him right now.
That would be amazing.
I hope he
Would
does.
be
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, because we got their pick.
I know.
Yeah.
It's like Brooklyn losing. I'd be like, thank you.
Oh, don't even mention that team. I heard some fucked up rumors today.
What?
That the betting odds for Kyrie, Houston.
Oh,
is
it's
number
for us?
2. Yeah, I don't fucking like that at all.
Yeah. A lot of the stuff I saw was also like the Westbrook stuff with us. So I'm kind of like,
Bro,
I'm not going to listen to the bullshit. Hey.
I just can't deal with Kyrie shit. I was excited about this team, and I don't want him. If I want to see Kyrie, I'll watch Uncle Drew. Because he ain't playing basketball.
I forgot about that movie.
I like that movie.
That movie's good. I forgot about that
where-
movie.
The part where Chris Webber was baptizing that baby, he went behind the back with the baby. That shit was funny.
Let's see. Andrew says, how many games you think the Houston Astros win their division by?
35.
God.
No, I don't know.
They're up 5.5 right now after today's win.
How the fuck you up 5.5?
They go by half a game.
Lost column. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably about close to 10, probably. Because we haven't even played our tough part of the schedule yet. So you gotta think we'll take a lump somewhere. The fucked up part is them fools won like at the beginning of the last month, they won like 8 out of 12 games, that the Angels, which is a fucking good run for anybody. But we won 11 in a row or 12 in a row, so it didn't really matter.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's funny because you look at some of the teams in like the Yankees, they played the Baltimore Orioles, I think like 13 times. So when you look at the teams that are above, like us, the Astros, Yankees, Mets, Dodgers, all these teams, they've played a lot of bad teams like the Reds and Kansas City that we have next. But the dominance of the freaking pitching rotation we have has been like, they were showing the stats today, and they're legit like on pace. I mean, they're on pace to break records. I think it kind of levels out. Like,
so does that mean that we don't miss fucking what's his name as much? Damn, the pitching coach that went to Arizona.
Brett Strawn.
Brent Strom. Maybe he did have our system ready to go on its own.
He said it very well. He goes, "There's a lot of great coaches here." He goes, "A lot of people started to pick up whenever I was done." He said he kind of wanted to be that teacher instead of just like, I guess, being there taking credit. But
that pitching being so good, it makes me quit talking about fucking getting another catcher. Because if Maldonado's doing that with them guys, then fucking just keep doing it.
He hit a home run a couple weeks ago, and I'm still shook by it.
He's been doing a lot better, and it's kind of weird, like how better he's been. I mean, his defense is not questionable, but it's that offense. But he's been hitting. I mean, the way the offense has been streaky the whole year, it's kind of like he's fitting in with the offense the way it is now. Like Kyle Tucker today was playing golf. I don't know what the hell he was doing with the bases loaded. That boy was swinging at everything.
Yeah, but your fucking cousin bailed us out today.
I thought you meant he was legit playing golf.
I mean, he might as well, bro. The ball was like on the ground, and he swung at that mug.
What's up, Chris?
What up, Chris?
I think the thing about Maldi is that his offense is needed more now because Yuli ain't doing shit.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with him.
He needs to get back on. What exactly?
He needs to get back to eating the pizzas and drinking soda.
I think we're past that. I don't know what it is. I can't figure it out.
You think he's getting too old?
I can't say that because he still play elite fucking defense.
I was gonna say I can't say that he's getting too old because
I suppose it's easier to catch a ball than hit a 100-mile-an-hour fastball.
Do you think it could have something to do with the fact that he got brought up into the league at a really, really like late age?
Mm-mm. I mean, he's 38, 39, whatever. Yeah. But I don't think he would fall off that much. You went from batting champion last year to he's up. You know what I mean?
He just need to start eating pieces again, man. You're right.
I think he might have because he did look like he was putting on some weight, but I don't think that's it. I don't know what it is. Did you see that ball he caught the other day without looking?
Yeah.
That was some fucking dope
shit.
His
defense has picked up. I mean, he's always had nice defense, but it looks like he's picked up more of the defensive side and lost a little more of the offensive side.
I almost feel like the simple fact that he's not hitting and Bregman is just being so disciplined. Because I don't want to be mad at Bregman, but you're not doing what we want you to do.
Yeah.
Like, I want you to go ball the fuck out and swing at everything, and you're being disciplined and you're walking more than you're striking out, which is good. You lead the league in strikeouts. But, fuck, dude, we can't have both of y'all doing nothing. Yeah. Especially if Tucker's playing golf. And you have the middle of the lineup fucking doing nothing. I almost want to say fucking move Pena up and then put Yuli down there.
Oh, like they did with Bregman?
No, like we did with Correa last year.
Well, at one point they moved Bregman up to the front, and then he started doing better, so they put him back to regular.
No, it would have Yuli bat 7th.
Oh.
And then probably have like Pena at 5, maybe, in between Tucker and Yuli. Something like that. I wonder if Yuli would be mad. I don't think he would.
I don't think he would because he'd still be hitting for the Astros at the end of the day. That's the way I always look at it.
Is it fair to say that we should be looking for a new first baseman, though?
I think it's fair with his age. I mean,
I was going to say, like, at the end of the day, sports is still a whole business thing, so it's fair to say that you could look for anybody you want. Like, yeah, you got fucking Jose Altuve. You're not going to go look for another second baseman or anything, but you could still do it.
I have so much respect for Yuli. He's been a constant this whole time we've been fucking dominant. He always takes less money to stay. He don't bitch about nothing. And, you know, he did the Chinese ice thing, and that was funny to me. So
Damn it.
he's going to be one of my favorite Astros ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the Pena, man. Like,
I'm telling you, bro, whenever he said that he was eating pizza and drinking soda and that's all he did for his diet, I was like, yes, sir, you belong in Houston.
We'll get it together. Fucking Jordan, though. That home run he hit yesterday, that first one, that was a fucking fuck.
Yeah, Nick, tell your cousin he need to keep it up.
I was mad because when he hit those 2 home runs, all the nation was talking about was freaking Sandoval's 494 hit. And they were like, oh, he doesn't match up to him. I was like, dude, shut the hell. The boy hit.
Bro, he hit 469 and it only stopped because they hit the fucking building. It was still going.
Yeah.
He hit one, then he hit another one. Everybody was like, oh shit. Like today, they didn't want to throw to him. There's a
camera view. So yesterday when he hit that first home run, it was basically a bad pitch. The fastball came back to the middle of the plate and he turned on it. But there's a camera view where it's like over the pitcher's shoulder when he hit the ball, because it's kind of like the side of Jordan. But when he hit it, stupid ass Yuli was behind him and he looked up as he heard the bat hit the ball, and then he looked at Jordan like, what the fuck did you just do? Like, this is a grown ass monster on our team. And that shit was so funny to me.
He is becoming, I mean, on the offense is alone, he's becoming like that monster that we thought he was going to become. He's actually improved a lot on the field, so you can actually play him out there instead of DHing only. I always say thank you, Dodgers, for trading us him. But he's really like, if he had a mouthpiece more, I think he'd be right up there with those players of like Judge and them. But the thing about baseball right now is that, I mean, he's actually getting a lot of spotlight. I think it's overshadowing also a little bit for our team because you have Justin Verlander at 39 in the Cy Young race, Jeremy Pena in the rookie race. So there's a lot of like, okay, well, who do we give it to? Whereas like Ohtani, I mean, no offense to Mike Trout, he's kind of taken over that team already.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing for Trout, though, because you take the pressure off and let him go play.
Oh, yeah.
And I think Ohtani embraces it.
As long as he can stay healthy.
Yeah, that ain't going to happen.
Yeah.
I'll say this, though. I know his numbers aren't what Verlander's are, but what Fromber did the other day, he's Cy Young comp for me, too.
Really?
Complete game. 114 fucking pitches.
Jesus.
Dude balled the fuck out. I don't really like the fact that Dusty pitched him for that long, but it was cool to see.
Who was it? I have the numbers that they said Houston Astros bullpen has the lowest ERA at 2.40 in the majors right now. Rafael Montero has a 0.44 ERA. He's third in ERA. Hector Neris in 24 games tied for first in appearances. And Ryan Stanek, 125, 6 in OP average, and has 11.0 inning scoreless streak. And also rookie Seth Martinez has a 9.0 inning scoreless streak. So the bullpen and the starters are coming to play.
Bro, what the fuck do you do when Hector Neris and Rafael come in there and they're throwing 100 miles an hour? We're pretty close to it right off the rip. That's all they do is fucking fast fucking pitches. It's like old Astros, like from 2 years ago, but out of the bullpen.
Yeah.
And they'll do it because you only ask them to do it to 3 batters.
I was going to say, it's fucking scary when they do this shit.
And then Stanek, he's fucking, you'll know by the time he faces one batter what Stanek you're going to get. Either you're going to be like, oh, fuck, this is not going to be good, or, uh-oh, y'all ass in trouble. So, but I like that on our team. It reminds me of when we had, like, Will Harris.
Does it remind you of when we had Mike Fiers?
You know Mike Fiers pitches in the Mexico League now?
Yeah. Team Churros.
Hilarious.
Yeah, he, like, didn't get re-signed for anything in the MLB, and now he pitches. Yeah.
Telling you, God is good sometimes. Hey.
There's a question I heard earlier. Would you start training Jordan to play first base?
I don't.
It sounds on the surface level like a good idea.
I don't
really feel
so.
like I would have to play him like David Ortiz and just protect you. Like I don't want you playing defense if I don't have to.
Yeah,
that's tough because
on the surface it sounds like it could be a good idea, but at the end of the day, I really don't. With the way he hits, I don't know that.
But I can't really say no because he's so fucking good with the bat. He's not just a power hitter like Ortiz. Like he can hit. Today he cleared the bases with a double in the top of the ninth for us to win. So he don't hit just home runs. It almost reminds me of how we played Lance Berkman. It's like you go to the outfield,
yeah.
And then we train you to play first, and then you're our first baseman forever. So I kind of want to say, yeah, do it.
I feel it's a good thing, especially with Yuli getting older, and we're already talking about the way, like we always say, they're a dynasty in our eyes. I mean, even when I talk to other people, they always tell me like after all the banter and all that stuff, they're like, "Yo, dude, your team's like legit. Like they're always in the playoffs, are competing for the World Series. The way they build around, they're not afraid. I mean, everybody counted us out after Correa left." And they were like, chill, dog. We have Pena. Chill.
And how the fuck are they in first place in the AL?
That team, everybody over there sucks right now.
I was gonna say, I don't think anybody over there is doing anything.
The White Sox look terrible right now. I mean, that whole division was supposed to be competing a lot with each other, and they're just.
We beat the fuck out of Cleveland.
Yeah, y'all think Correa is like all happy that he's over there? He's like, I'm still on a first place team.
Probably.
They said that he was already debating that he was going to leave already.
Why would he not be happy?
Debating if he's going to leave already?
Yeah, they're saying because he's only on basically a 1-year deal after that.
Yeah, he has an opt-out after every year.
Yeah.
He's going to leave. He'd be stupid to not leave.
He's pretty stupid, I mean.
Yeah, he's the part of me is do I miss him? Do I miss Springer? Of course I miss what we had, but what we gained, I feel, is a lot better. Seeing the production of Alvarez, seeing the production of Kyle Tucker, filling in shoes that needed to be filled. And then now you're seeing Jeremy Pena. I mean, everybody's talking about Pena all over the like networks and everything else. That's all. If it's not him, it's Verlander. If it's not Verlander, it's freaking Alvarez. Every time you put in Houston Astros, those are the three that they're talking about, the three that they're explaining. And I enjoy it because for the beginning of the year, I had to hear about the Angels being dominant, this and that, and now they're falling down and we're going up. Thank you, Blue Jays.
I enjoy it too because after they talk about all their foods, fucking Altuve still putting up MVP numbers.
Fuck the Blue Jays. When I went to go see the Astros play, the very first fucking thing Springer did was hit a fucking home run.
Oh, that's because you were there.
No, bitch.
That bad juju.
Man, fuck y'all.
Poor Springer.
This motherfucker finally got us to give him a compliment on Odorizzi, and Odorizzi falls off the mound. How the fuck does that happen?
Yeah.
He did good. Finally did good, and the motherfucker fell off the mound.
Man, kiss my ass. He got hurt. At least he didn't fall off the map by sucking, bro. He got hurt. It's okay. He'll be back. They even said the injury's not that bad.
Well, shit, the way that the bullpen pitching, I mean, he's going to be like legit when he comes back because you got these young guys, they're hungry right now. They getting a piece of the majors, and they're like, nah, I ain't.
I think he would go straight back to the rotation, and then Christian Javier would get bumped down.
Yeah, most likely.
Did what? He only had like 4 innings, I think. Yes, the other day, right? Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I mean, it's fine. For me, it's one of those. Just kind of implement where you can go because you still got to implement Lance later on. Which that's going to be a fun one.
Yeah.
I would immediately go back to the 6-man rotation when Lance comes back.
Interesting.
Because you give him an extra day's rest.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm cool with that.
I thought about what you said. I was like, you just want to rest him one more day before he starts playing again. But I realized what you got. I'm really tired.
You act like you worked today.
Shut up, bitch.
You told us you didn't do nothing.
I didn't.
You've been
But
playing.
had to go to a funeral yesterday. It was a long day. Whew. Anyways, yeah. When McCullers come back, that's gonna be an interesting time. He said he wants to be buried in the H, so we'll see how good he does.
Oh, shit, you better.
You better do good, or the motherfucker will get buried.
He better do good, or he can get buried at that
Pitching
fucking. He can get buried at the historical cemetery by your place.
Damn.
What's historical cemetery?
The one off of Market Street.
I don't know what you're talking about. You talking about the fucking one at Lockwood?
Yeah.
I ain't fuck that. People do all kinds of shit there. That might be a good place to go.
No, I know people do all kinds of shit there. That's why I said it.
Oh man.
The crackheads from across the street at the gas station do all kinds of shit over there.
Nah,
ever
the
watch the
project's
other-
right there.
You ever watch the other guys? They gonna have soup kitchens and little fucking Fiats over there.
God damn. So, do y'all think Justin Verlander keeps up this Cy Young race thing?
He fucking
Yeah, as long
better.
as he don't do what the fuck he did with Seattle, they rocked him in that game. He pitched good today, though.
The umpire day was trash with that strike zone day. He was
Bro,
all over the fucking place.
The umpires lately been fucking trying to rob the Astros. It looks like.
He did real good today.
You almost had a no.
What?
That's 3 games out of 4 that our starter went 6 with a no-no. That's how fucking good our pitching is.
Yeah, no, it was legit. Let's see. All right. Enough about our Astros. Keep it up, boys. We got a long season. I think it's like a month until like All-Star trade deadline. Oh, what about trade deadline? Y'all think we need to make any trades? I mean, we talked about it last week about getting a catcher maybe. I mean, but now the way the team's kind of
I'm not willing to blow nothing up or rattle the cage. Like, if the team is okay, I'll bring in a player or two, but I'm not going to change up something drastic.
You're not gonna Bill O'Brien it?
Because like you said, you're going to get Lance back. That's a plus. So if you can go get another backup catcher, like everybody was talking about Wilson Contreras from the Cubs, I'll get him and then cut Castro. Fuck Castro. I don't even like you.
Zach, who do you like?
I'm Altuve fan. Greatest Astro ever.
he really is. He's good. That guy is so loved in this city.
I know, it's crazy.
I want to see him on HEB commercials.
But he's like one of the most booed players in the league. Like the
I
most
know.
hated.
He's one of the most hated players, and he's the only one that didn't fucking cheat.
Yeah. I like the fact that it doesn't bother him. And
Yeah.
he's like, I don't give a fuck. Which
He's like, I
makes
don't
me
give a
think
shit.
he's smoking something good, which makes me think that we might could be friends.
I was gonna say you and him could be friends.
Oh, man.
I'll come stand at second base with you, bro.
Yeah,
no,
he-
because then you're just gonna be fucking clotheslining people that try and run by.
Whatever.
God damn it.
you said it's funny because you'll hear him like get booed like in Seattle, and right after he got booed, he just homered. And he's just cool, calm, collected, just runs the bases like, yeah, okay, whatever, dude.
I think that Bregman, it gets to Bregman, though. Because somebody was giving him the business yesterday in his first at-bat. I didn't exactly hear what he was saying, but Bregman got real mad and struck out.
That's a
And
boy.
Jordan, I don't even think he understands what they say.
Yeah, probably not. I don't think half the team understands what they say.
There's a lot of our guys that don't speak a lot of English, but
They're gonna have to go get Bregman to explain it to him.
Nah, just let Bregman be fucking emotional about it.
I was saying it because he speaks Spanish too, so he could go explain what's going on.
Nah, them other guys shouldn't have to hear it. They weren't on that cheater team. Bregman was.
And so was Altuve, but he don't care.
That's what I'm saying.
He like,
He
I'm
don't
gonna just
give
hit
a
me.
fuck.
He like, I'm gonna just hit me some home runs. Fuck it.
I'm going to lead off, give me a home run once a series after leadoff spot.
Yeah.
Probably bat 400 against these losers. And
the
Go the fuck home.
That's the funny thing that you hear also is a lot of them are saying that this whole team is way different than when we cheated in 2017. So when you boo when you boo the Astros now, you're technically a lot of these guys are like, what the hell did I do?
Yeah.
But even personality-wise, it's not the same.
Yeah.
That's one of those things, though, because when some shit like that happens and, you know, you get drafted to a team like that, you kind of have to know that that's going to happen from now on.
Yeah.
Like, that's one of those things. Like, if you say, like, if they find out the Patriots cheated on all their Super Bowls, the Patriots probably going to get booed from here on out. So anybody that gets drafted to them is going to be like, nah, fuck you. I wasn't even on that team, but I still get booed. What the fuck?
I don't know. To me, cheating is not that big a deal. So,
It's not. Everyone cheats. That's the whole thing. It's just when you get caught or somebody snitches on you.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like as much as I hate,
think Dusty's boring.
Yeah. As much as I hate Tom Brady, the whole deflate thing, that shouldn't have been as big a deal as it was.
Wasn't nothing to me. I didn't pay no attention. I didn't even pay attention to Bountygate. Like, this kind of your job is to go hurt them.
Yeah.
I'm not saying do it dirty, but ain't nothing clean about what the fuck we do anyway. So It is what it is. Like, that's why I'm like, give all these baseball players steroids.
That's what I've always said. Give them all steroids and just see what happens.
There should be a loaded fucking syringe in every locker. When you get here, it's like, it's up to you if you want to take it. It's right there.
Sports needs steroids.
I'm down for
a D ball and a little bit of meth. Let's do it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm down for it.
Guarantee it'd be more home run.
They should just never let them retire. They should just play till they're 85.
Oh, no, I don't want to see that.
You go see dudes in wheelchairs.
Yeah.
Run the bases.
Get tackled on the field and die. What the fuck?
Fucking Kyle Tucker already got bad posture. Can you imagine him at 60?
You leave Giraffe Neck alone. Hey, we got 2 Giraffe Necks. We got him and Davis Mills.
Yep. Speaking of Mills, Houston OTAs. Our boy Lovie Smith. He looking nice.
Nick found a picture of Davis Mills practicing at OTAs the other day. He looks like he's about 45 years old.
That's okay.
He had a video today. Well, the Texans put it out today. It was him throwing to Brandon Cooks, and it was Iron Sharpens irons, what they put. They look nice. I mean, they looked nice last year, but they look real nice. Like,
I have a feeling that no matter what he does, I think he's actually going to have like a good season as far as like yardage and touchdowns, but he's probably going to throw quite a few picks too. I wouldn't be surprised. I think no matter what he does, unless he straight up gets us to the playoffs, they're going to draft a quarterback somewhere next year anyway.
Yeah.
Because that's just what the fuck the Patriots would do. It's like, you had Tom Brady. Why did you draft Garoppolo? Stedham. Like, that's just what they do. So I think he's really going to try to ball the fuck out this year.
It's like the fucking Bills had Josh Allen last year, and they traded for Trubisky as a backup. And everybody's like, why the fuck would you do that? And I was like,
yes and no. I mean, it was never a question. That was an insurance thing.
Yeah, no, I know.
He wasn't going to lose his job.
No,
but
I know.
If you draft a quarterback early next year, then it's like, fuck, more pressure on Mills, no matter how good he does, you know?
Yeah.
It's like the Tannehill thing, I think. You got a young rookie that a lot of people want. I don't think he's ready to start.
That's a whole different scenario right there, though.
But
that's a fucking quarterback with a big name for some reason coming into the league, and everybody's about to get mad that he ain't starting.
They got fans right now that are mad, and I'm like, bro, you don't have a freaking receiver. You have a rookie. I go, but you want a rookie throwing to a rookie? I mean, I don't care. That's not my team, and it helps my team out because then we play them. But it's just like Texans fans. I'm glad that after the draft, after OTAs, after we traded, of course, Deshauna and everything, we have kind of come to the realization that, okay, this is our team. We're not the same team we were last year. So we can kind of take a breath a little bit and relax and enjoy the product. Like Zach always says, just enjoy it.
Yeah. It's going to happen anyway.
Yeah.
It's like just imagine you were in jail. Just relax. Enjoy
God,
it.
no, I ain't relaxing. That's my soap.
Now, it just kind of bugs me that everybody's still. It's like, how can you justify the fact that you can say Zach Wilson or Justin Fields or fucking Sam Darnold will do better than Davis Mills? It's like, I get if you didn't watch any of our games last year. Our own fucking fans didn't, but he's better than those guys. Like, I think that he's getting so much disrespect.
But if he would have came out this year instead of the year before, he would have got drafted by a different team. They would have been all over him. He has the body of a prototypical quarterback. He can throw. He's not afraid, as you're watching him right now. He's not afraid to be a leader out there. He's not. He's literally come in. It feels like Lovie Smith kind of was like, "Yo, this is your team right now. Run it."
He's done everything except outright say, like, this is your team for a year. What are you going to do with it? Like, do you want the job or not? And I hope he wants it.
I mean, he's been in OTAs, he's been in the rooms, he's been doing everything. And
do you think, like, if you're like pro Davis Mills, do you think it's helping him or hurting him by running the ball a lot?
Ooh.
Because I feel like if you come out and just say, for instance, you're a 50-50 team, like you run the ball just as much as you pass it, then when you go into the next offseason, the next draft, then you can justify taking a quarterback because you can say, oh, he didn't do enough. But it's like, what the fuck do you want me to do if you're running the ball just as much?
I feel like that's one of those, like...
but also it helps the team to run the ball that much.
That's what I was going to say. Like, that's one of those things, like, it helps you no matter which way you're looking at it, but to the casual fan, they're not going to say that you did enough.
I will say I don't want to not run the ball. I don't want to be Philadelphia. They didn't know how to run a ball, and they put way too much pressure on their quarterback. So I feel this year they are going to run the ball because you hear like Tyus Howard, you hear a bunch of guys talking about how we just couldn't run the ball for shit. And this year they're really like, no, we're going to run the ball. Like they're kind of saying it like we're making sure we run the ball.
The only thing I can say is like,
what's up, bruh?
What's up, man?
Is like your football mind would say all you have to do to alleviate that is run play action.
Yeah.
But I'm not quite sure if I'm confident in him going out of the pocket on the run, throwing a bunch of times. That's the one knock I have on him. But on the other hand, I could say you have fast fucking receivers who will come across the field that will help him. But your tight ends are shit. So I still think they should hire me. I'll figure it out.
I do say though, I know that somebody in sports radio or that does the big talks, they listen to us because every time we talk about a topic, you hear about it on the radio, you hear about it later on, all the damn time.
Hey, they won't fucking give me a job.
It's like, so we're just gonna have to go and meet them eye to eye and be like, that's our topic. Like,
just use our show, motherfuckers. I mean, look, listen, we'll do a daily show for y'all, right? But you got to work around our schedule. So we need a time slot between like 1 and 3. And
we need a time slot between 1 and 3. I want it on like Friday night or Friday afternoons, and we're gonna talk about all that shit.
No, it's daily. We do every day 1 to 3.
Oh fuck!
For a major network.
Oh, I'll do it. Hey.
I mean, I'll do it if I'm getting paid. What's up? Texans
That's
hire
the
me.
point. It's a major network, fool.
Yeah, shut up, bitch. I got epilepsy. Y'all can't have flashing lights though.
It goes copyrights. Exactly, bro. Copyrights. They be taking our stuff. Nah, it's cool. I mean, I think we just think of a lot of the stuff that's going to happen in the sports before a lot of them do.
It might be because we're some of the only ones that really watch all of our shit.
I can say I watched a ton of Rocket games last year, knowing I shouldn't have. But I enjoyed watching a young team going out there and just hooping. It was fun. It was.
Let me tell you what it is. I can tell you what it is. It's because we were chokers. The Rockets were chokers for like 4 or 5 years. Like we just couldn't beat Golden State. So it's like, you fucking chokers. Like y'all had everything y'all needed to win and we couldn't get it done. And now we get to be like on the bottom on the way back up. It's like, all right, cool. We're not chokers because we're not supposed to win just yet, you know?
Yeah. I hope the Texans are like that this year because last year was outside of that Bills game. I did enjoy some of the games.
I can say this too.
That
They can
Bills
say
game
any
was so-
fucking thing they want to about Houston sports. If there's one thing we're good at in Houston, is getting rid of a motherfucker at the right time.
That's very true.
The
We got
perfect
rid
time.
of Deshaun at the perfect time.
If he got more cases and he was still a Texan, we couldn't get rid of that fool.
Oh,
No.
I know. We probably could have got rid of him. Somebody would have taken it.
Not for that haul. Not for what we got.
Oh yeah, for that. Yeah, not for that haul.
I mean, looking at all three teams, Correa leaving, you got Pena took his spot, like we said. Freaking Springer leaving, you had Kyle Tucker and the rise of Yordan Alvarez both joining out there. You have the James Harden trade, which ended up basically being a haul from Brooklyn of picks, which now Brooklyn has a whole fiasco going on. They don't know what they're doing. You have the James Harden looking like if he's like in his late 30s out there. You have a young prospect in Jalen Green that's leading your team, and you have the third pick this year.
Yep.
And you're going to have cap space.
So if there's one thing that we're trying to tell the fans or our people about Houston sports is we're not loyal. We will get rid of your ass in a fucking heartbeat.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, like Nathan said, we say shit that others wish they could.
And that's why I don't like watching ESPN is because I couldn't talk about LeBron James and the Lakers every damn day. Fool. Like,
That fucking video you showed me was the funniest shit I ever
Kendrick
seen.
Perkins hates it too. Him and fucking Richard Jefferson, they're about so sick of talking about
that
the
video,
Lakers.
yeah, that was the one I showed Kayla where they were like,
That
the
fucking
Lakers
video.
head coach,
Yes,
and they were like, come the
And, again, yeah, that shit. Oh man, that shit was hilarious.
I became more of a Kendrick Perkins fan since he became a commentator than he was a player.
He keeps it real, as much
Yeah, he
real
does.
as he can on national TV.
I was gonna say you can only keep it real so much
Yeah.
on TV though.
Well,
But
the thing about Kendrick Perkins is, if we're being completely honest, is he's not the brightest fella in the world. But
He gets out there and just start talking like he's talking to his homeboys at the barbershop.
Hell yeah.
but he
Like-
gave Pat Beverly the business too.
He did. Pat Beverly did not know what to do. You saw a little of that Houston attitude come out of Perkins. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, he from the hood. Hey,
He from Beaumont.
I know. Hey, we'll just claim him. We'll just put him in the Jimmy.
I don't claim him.
Jimmy Butler don't claim us, so we'll just throw him in. Hey.
Jimmy Butler don't claim us?
No,
What a pussy.
he was like, I ain't from Houston. I think he's from what, Beaumont too, right?
No, he's from Tomball.
Tomball, yeah.
Ew.
He was like, I don't claim Houston. I claim. I was like, dude, get the hell out of here. You stay your ass in Miami, bro.
Yeah. Hey, he balled out. I have nothing bad to say about
I did.
Jimmy.
Why the fuck would you claim Tomball?
Because that's where he's from.
That's one of the most boring places in the world. That place in Beaumont.
Well, Jimmy's a strange fella.
Yeah, I
You
know.
let Jimmy be strange, and we're still gonna claim it. If he does good, we give him praise. He does bad, he can still come back.
Yeah. So
I fucking would love Jimmy Butler on the Rockets.
God damn. Let's finish the Texas. What about OTAs? Because Zach, I know you keep up with that all the damn time. Who's been impressing you and who has like not been?
Well, ain't nobody really doing shit. It's like you said, it's just work. It's the same guys putting in hard work that didn't get playing time last year. Like they say Garrett Waller's out there running around like a crazy person. And I was like, yeah, that's what I like. I like crazy people playing defense. So we might have another Brian Cushings on our hands. But
Oh, dog, if he's
minus the
headbutting people,
steroid-
I'm here for it.
I
PEDs
guarantee
and
you
all.
Garrett Waller might headbutt somebody, but he won't do steroids.
Damn.
I'm down.
That's
PEDs.
that's
and all.
crazier if he's doing that without doing steroids.
And he could play safety. He could play linebacker. He could
I go
cover.
buy him some of that pre-workout where the headquarters of the place got raided by the FDA and the FBI, and we'll give him some of that, and he'll go crazier.
Texans got another cornerback today, Fabian Moreau.
Yeah,
from the Falcons.
that was a good one.
For some reason, Lovey likes big ass corners. Every time we get a corner, the first thing he says is like, "He's 6 foot tall. He's 6 foot tall. He's 6 foot tall."
It's like Vince McMahon and wrestlers. Oh, he's ripped. He's gigantic.
Talk about Derek Stingley. The first three things. He's 6 foot tall. He's a 6 foot corner.
Yeah, damn.
But it made me seem like after because he did Chris Collins' podcast and I listened to some of it, and they were talking about Derek Stingley. It made me seem like Lovey overrode whatever Caserio was gonna do and took Stingley, and Caserio let him do it, which I'm cool with that.
That's what's up.
Because if that's who the fuck he wanted, and he was like, "Okay, you've convinced me, let's do it," then I'm good with that. That means they're working together.
Yeah, because I'm not always right and you're not always right, but we can agree on a player. I mean, the draft, like we said, they got an A plus on filling needs that they had, which is very hard to do. And it just feels good to have a real GM. And no,
I'm going to have to break out a board and do a defensive lineup for y'all, but I think that I would play people a little differently than they're going to do it. But I'm thinking that they might not, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to put it on film before they do it, so that way we'll know if they're fucking copying my shit.
No, there was something else we talked about the other day at the gym, and we were both like, if that shit happens, we know they're listening to us. I don't remember
what it was either, but y'all should be recording what I say more. That's all I can take.
It's on fucking
I'm like, we're recording
when
it down.
I
was like,
everything's on YouTube. Go look at it afterwards.
I do watch our stuff back on the treadmill in the morning.
Yeah, I know. Nathan said, "Hey, what y'all think of the San Antonio Spurs coming to Austin, Texas?"
I don't like that. San Antonio got to have something.
I don't like Austin at all. So I mean,
I think honestly, I feel the NBA is gonna bring in 2 more teams at some point, but the way that the G League is moving,
Zach giving you a look of you better shut
the idea of that. No, I mean, because he's probably right, but the idea of that sucks because there's so many fucking bad teams.
There is. I mean, there's some. I mean, look at what happened last year with the COVID stuff, bro. They were signing players that you hadn't seen. And Monte Ellis almost made a team, bro. I haven't seen Monte Ellis in like 6 years.
No, my thing is if you have teams like Sacramento that suck that long, move that team. Let them do an expansion draft. Make each team protect 8 players, and then every team will have 4 players available for the taking.
Yeah, it's the same way hockey did it, the same way MLS did it. Like,
didn't somebody try and fucking sign Larry Bird to a 10-day contract last year?
I doubt it.
Shit, boy got bad knees and all. Hey, his back gave out during the freaking Dream Team.
That was 30 years ago.
Yeah, you had what Nathan's saying though with the Spurs G League team. The Spurs.
Oh, their G League team.
They're in Austin. That's why. But Austin is growing so fast. Like their MLS team, they finally have a real sports team over there. Like, and so their MLS team is huge, like fan base. So what a lot of people are saying is that's why they were in the bid for the Buffalo Bills team. They were in the bid for. They're gonna get another sport. I don't know. I don't want to be Austin to be like New Orleans. It's like that team can't support 2 pro teams. Like it's a football town in New Orleans, so the Pelicans suffer. Yeah.
Austin is kind of the same. It's like it's not really a basketball town to me. So I wouldn't move a pro team there.
I mean, it's growing though. The whole state's growing as it is. I mean,
by that logic, just put a fucking basketball team in El Paso.
No, I mean Austin actually at least their soccer games sell out at least. I mean El Paso.
That's my point. Is they're fucking college football and soccer town? You know what I mean?
Ain't nobody care about the Longhorns, bro. They've been trash for.
At this point, they don't. But
they've been
it don't
trash
take much. It
since
don't
I've
take
grown
much,
up,
bro. Them fools get a little bit good, and everybody's gonna be on their dick again.
Since Vince Young left,
I'm about to say since they won the Rose Bowl that year, everybody went crazy.
Best football game I ever fucking seen.
They are getting a hockey team, Caleb. It's going to take like 3 years, but it's going to happen.
They're not getting a hockey team.
A hockey team probably would be good in Austin.
No, we were talking about here.
Oh, I'm
the
still
thing is,
on that, but
I know we're Houston sports, but with the fact of the basketball, though, I'm not going to touch on it too much because we can touch on it on our other show. But they are going to expand or going to move because Vegas and Seattle are just looking very appetizing right now with fan bases. Seattle should have never lost a team. Vegas right now with the football team is looking very prosperous.
They have a women's basketball team, the Ace.
Yeah. And they're selling out games over there.
That's they got a dominant player.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? You move a team to Vegas and it fucking sucks.
It's going to be like, well, I mean, there's a lot to do in Vegas. So yeah, it's kind of. I could see Austin, though, as like an Oklahoma City. They ain't nothing to do in there.
Chris Bumstead's a fucking freak, bro.
No, Seattle, you're right. Definitely gets the first team. My opinion. I mean, how can a city like that put so many players in the league if you don't have a team?
I don't get it. But we got a team.
We do. Not a bad one. I like watching them.
Let's see.
Who?
The Rockets.
I want to ask Zach.
I'm going to watch them less if they fucking trade for Kyrie.
Zach, do we trade your boy, Christian Wood?
Yep.
He's getting a lot of steaming, hot trade rumors now, I guess I would say.
But what's his value?
That's the hard thing. A lot of people are saying he's a unique center that can shoot and play defense. I don't know.
Yeah, he's a 2010 player probably who don't play fucking defense. But you got to think about it. He's only got 1 year left on his deal. He don't play defense. He's kind of not coachable because you remember when he refused to come back in the game, him and Porter. Yeah. So it's like, what are you worth? Like that thing you sent me looked good where we would get the 7th pick from Portland, but I don't think he's worth the 7th pick. I don't think they'd do that.
A lot of,
if they do, come on with it.
From our Portland video, a lot of people think they are.
Come on. I'll send you John Wall too. Come on.
Yeah, 2-point guard. I have a feeling somebody's going to utilize him a lot more than what we think he's worth because of he's not old, but he's not young. He's in that like mature age, I guess, for big men. Mm-hmm. And he can get a few blocks here and there. He'll get you some rebounds. He'll score. And I feel like somebody's going to take that risk of like, okay, he's my big man. Like he's going to
I think it's going to be to me, he fits the mold of a big man for a stupid ass team like Dallas.
I can see him getting him.
I'll send him over there for Tim Hardaway Jr.
Who's that?
Let's do that. Tim Hardaway Jr. I would do that because you could start him at the small forward and then probably trade Eric Gordon.
Yeah, there's a lot of people they need to trade. I'm kind of hyped for the offseason I'm hyped for the finals to end so then we get to the offseason so I can start to see a little more of trade.
Another goofy ass trade I seen today was, would you trade it didn't even have specify the players, but would you trade the number 3 pick and pretty much anything else they wanted besides Jalen Green for Zion?
I wouldn't because he can't stay in shape. And
he's fucking fat and he's unhealthy. And I couldn't do that. I want him on the team, but I couldn't do that.
Like Charles Barkley said it best. He goes, if somebody was trying to pay me $200 million, he goes, I'd get my fat ass in shape, the most shape of anybody in the world right now.
But the idea of him playing with Jalen Green, that shit is scary for the league. You're going to get dunked on by somebody.
Yeah. You're going to look that way and then turn the other way and poof. Speaking of dunkers, though, Paolo Banchero kind of threw shade at Oklahoma City.
What did he say?
He said that he grew up in, I guess, the Seattle area, so he was a Seattle Supersonics fan. And so when they moved the team down to Oklahoma City, he was like, I wasn't a fan anymore because I didn't even want to watch that team. And so a lot of OKC fans and people are mad because it's like, what was the point of saying it type of thing? But it kind of reminds me of last year with Cunningham
And the
and
Titans.
and all of them kind of throwing shade at who they didn't want to go to, like to kind of line up. Okay, like Mobley, I don't want to go to Houston. Cool, bro. We don't want you anyway. You can go third. And then you had Cunningham kind of being like, oh, I like the Motor City, you know, this and that. And then Green kind of being like, well, I like, you know, the culture in Houston. So you kind of saw it lined up a bit. I feel like that's how these top three are going to be.
Yeah, but now them fucking idiots are talking about Houston not even want Paolo at 3. They might take Jaden Ivey. I don't want Jaden Ivey. I'm okay with Porter.
Why don't you want Jaden Ivey?
Because I just don't want him. I mean, you're too similar to Jalen Green. You don't shoot the 3 well. You're still not a fucking natural point guard. I just don't want it. It'll be like McCollum and fucking
Lillard.
It's like you have 2 scoring combo guards on the same team. They're not making anybody better.
Yeah, that would be terrible. I don't. Ugh, disgusting.
I think that's just national media saying dumb shit.
Yeah, they're just trying to get news out of it. I think it's out of those 3 for sure. Like those 3 are the main ones that are gonna go 1, 2, 3. I don't see anybody altering from it unless something major happens. But I mean, you got a few guys that are like working out and they're getting videos, but I just don't see anybody leaving from those 3 because those 3 are kind of like those quote unquote can jump in, play right away. Super.
I think Paolo's the
all-star.
most like fucking league ready right now. And if we get him, it'll help us a lot. And then you damn near just have to trade Christian Wood.
Damn.
You got to trade Christian Wood. Got to get rid of Eric Gordon. You got to get rid of.
They're talking about Eric Gordon staying and being the starter next year, which I don't hate that.
Well, I would rather take Schroeder than him, but
I think you still go get you still try to keep Schroeder. Because Schroeder should be your backup point guard. If Dennis Schroeder is okay being a backup in Houston, you pay him. Because you're probably going to be one of the top 2 or 3 backups in the league. And you know how we're going to play. And if you need to start, you start.
Yeah. He can get some minutes down the line where.
And if you get Paolo, then it's like, all right, I trade Christian Wood. Then what do we need? We just need a rim protector, a rebounder. All right, what can we give up? Jason Tate.
Go get DeAndre. Yeah.
Fucking I'll take anything for John Wall.
I seen a video of Chris Brown dunking. Y'all think we should go get him?
To do what?
He could dunk. What you mean?
I know 50 people who could dunk and don't. None of them motherfuckers belong on the Rockets.
I mean, he'd do more than what John Wall's doing.
I had read something the other day said it was a lot to do with John Wall asking not to play last year.
Yeah,
like he didn't want to risk injury.
Yeah, they said he's waiting for that trade. He wants to be moved. I feel this year is the year he gets moved. I mean, it kind of feels like not the Deshaun Watson with the drama stuff. It kind of feels like the right time, right place when it is. And you're gonna see a lot of people with that because he has 1 year left, I think.
What a
right?
1 year, like 47 million.
Yeah. So I have a feeling somebody's gonna be like, "Yo, we need a point guard. Let's risk it." I mean, imagine like not saying Dallas would, but Dallas if they were able to like only pay like half of that contract or something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
but also a team like Portland.
Yeah.
If you make Houston eat some of that money, but you still send a bullshit player, I wouldn't be surprised if a team like Miami asked for him.
Yeah, Kyle Lowry looked like he was injured a bit most of those games.
The Knicks might come calling. Brooklyn might come calling. Toronto.
Yeah. There's some teams that need starting point guards. We got them. We got trade assets. You need Jason Tate, we got him. You need Eric Gordon, we got him. You need Christian Wood, we got him.
Gary Bird.
We got him. There's your bird right there, Caleb. Oh.
Wow.
Boom, yeah, Queens.
Oh.
No.
I'm an Aztec warrior. I call him me.
I don't know what you just called me, but
That's a good movie. Goddamn.
I don't know what you just said, hey.
I got epilepsy. I don't know what I said either.
It's been a long day in the city.
Shut the fuck up.
It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so
I'm
It's
going
gonna
to
be a
doctor
longer day.
tomorrow, so it should be fun.
You going where tomorrow?
Doctors.
Ooh.
First time in 7 years? Yeah.
He's going to get a colonoscopy.
No, he's going to get a physical and blood work.
They're going to tell me how.
They're going to tell you can't play football.
I know. I'm going to ask them, like, can I still be a quarterback of the Pee Wee Herman Niners? Hey.
Just be a weirdo, Nick, and just go in there and just get naked.
What the
They're like, bro, chill out. We're taking blood. We're just taking blood.
Oh, my bad.
I thought y'all were checking balls still.
It's like,
turn my head and cough, right?
I needed this
Yeah.
for my minor
Let your
league.
balls go. Quit touching yourself.
My minor
How'd you
league
know?
frisbee league.
I got a competitive Pokemon Go league. We just walk around the neighborhood. But,
Hey, yo, I got a cramp today walking around the neighborhood.
You didn't walk around the neighborhood.
I did, and then I walked back because it was hot. I walked half, like about 3% of the neighborhood because I walked to the thing and then back. But
Josh,
the whole
dog,
neighborhood.
I hate you. My boy Josh said we should use Bissonnette as a marketing strategy to get players to want to come to Houston.
I mean, they might
come to Houston. You'll get playing time and a herpes shot.
Yep.
I mean, it worked on James Harden.
They retired his jersey in those strip clubs. I know it.
Oh, yeah. They say you can't come in if you got a fucking beard longer than 6 inches.
What? Oh, man.
Jesus.
It was a good one. We touched on everything.
Yeah.
Sports are kind of light today.
We're going to go. I was going to say, we're going to go see the SaberCats one day.
They're in the playoffs.
I found out you can yell at those games, so we're going to go one night.
As soon as I know the rules. I don't understand what they do.
I got to get Tobias on here one night when we all got free time.
U of H.
I can't watch the USFL either. I don't know why.
It's
I try
boring.
to watch the Gamblers. It is boring.
I miss the XFL.
That shit was boring to me too.
It was tight.
Just announced, Zach. U of H guard Marcus Caesar announced he will be coming back and playing this upcoming season.
Marcus Sasser, yeah, I heard about that the other day.
He just wrote, "I'm back, Houston. We have unfinished business."
Damn.
They were talking about that the other day. Like I think we might be ranked at number. I forgot. They say 2 or 5 with him coming back. Sasser, if he played last year, he was hurt for the tournament. We would have fucking went further.
That U of H team is looking. The U of H, like going to the new division and everything, is really putting the city on a whole nother level. And then you look at just the high school teams, like you have Katy, you have North Shore, you have all these Atascocita coming up. The city's really becoming one of those hubs of like just athletes, like, you know, from high school on to colleges on to pros, you're going to get a lot of eyes on you.
Yeah, I seen something. I think it was last year. It was talking about who raises better. It's like who raises better football players, the state of Texas or the state of Georgia? And it said Georgia had like 50 people from Georgia in the NFL that year, and it was like Texas had over 100 from the city of Houston alone. And I was like, yep.
Well, I think like Texas and California make the best football players.
Cali do be making good football players. You're right.
They be competing.
Louisiana too. It's just depending on where you're from and kind of what you're good at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Texas produces the best pro wrestlers too.
Mm-hmm.
Texas, California, Memphis, and Louisiana be having some of the best rappers. That's how it goes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, you're 10% there. You want to name the rest of the states?
No, shut up, bitch. Those are the only ones that matter. Fuck New York.
Dang. I thought you owned a Yankees hat.
He does.
I swear I saw you in a Yankees hat. Let me Photoshop or something. Okay.
Calvin said MJF ain't from Texas. Punk ain't from Texas.
No, we got the all-time greats. The
Yeah, it don't matter.
Undertaker, the
Calvin
Shawn
fucking
Michaels,
Stone Cold's from Texas.
Stone Cold,
Undertaker, the Godfather.
Shawn Michaels.
Undertaker, Booker T are both from Houston.
Boy, hate him.
Terry Funk.
Who's from Milwaukee? Best Milwaukee
Calvin
athletes.
said, the old people.
You
Sammy
got
Guevara.
Kevin Looney.
What the fuck is that?
Kevin Looney is from Wisconsin.
Yeah. You got Arika. I'm gonna butcher her name. Agunbowale. She plays for the Dallas Wings.
You butchered that, huh?
Bob Euchre.
The announcer?
Oh, Jordan Poole. He's from Milwaukee.
Yeah, him and fucking Looney were on the same AAU team.
Sammy Guevara's from Houston.
Yeah.
Tomasa Ciampa. That's what he said.
Yeah, he's from Wisconsin.
Yeah.
It's not Tommaso no more. It's just Ciampa.
That's stupid. I don't
Tell
know about
them
wrestling.
We already beat you. We have Undertaker. So.
Yeah.
We have Drew Brees.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's from Texas.
Austin.
Yeah.
Matthew
We have
Stafford.
Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew Stafford's from Texas. Patrick Swayze was from Houston.
I think he was from Galena Park.
He was from around this area, yeah.
Yeah.
Who else was I thinking just now? Oh, fucking Andrew Luck was from Houston.
They did him wrong. The Colts did him wrong. That fan base booed him after he gave up his whole body.
Yeah, that was fucked. He had a broken neck and they booed that man.
A broken freaking neck.
He's our Kurt Angle. Yeah.
Kurt Angle's from Houston.
No.
Yeah, no, he's not. I was just seeing what y'all were gonna say.
I was like, I
Pittsburgh, I
think he
think.
is.
He is from Pittsburgh.
What's it? Y'all got anything else to add, boys?
I'm good, my man.
I'm gonna go get some.
Cody
tacos.
McIntyre's from Texas.
Oh, he's the one that won American Idol, right?
No, he's a really good skateboarder.
Oh,
He used to skate Southside in Houston all the time. He used to skate Southside in Houston all the time. That's where he got sponsored.
wait, he would do the Southside dance on his skateboard?
Yeah, he would.
That's dope. Oh shit. Well, I ain't got nothing else to say because Astros game's over, and that's about it that's going on. Man.
Did we win, Pa?
Yep.
Jordan Alvarez.
Bases clearing double in the ninth.
Good deal.
Well, it's been fun, boys. Until next Wednesday.
Dude,
Yeah, I'm gonna get a pirate shirt with him on it.
I told you.
Stop giving
Nick-
people ideas, bitch.
I know we're gonna see a pirate shirt.
Nick's rolling R's that ain't even there. That's how you know he don't speak Spanish.
I
Yeah,
know.
I know.
Elote. Hey. Well, I'm out.
Me
Y'all have
too.
fun.
Peace.
Later.